So, what? Yeah.
I don't know.
I didn't finish my sentence. So, Hey everyone, the commander of the regiment was an elderly choleric, stout and thick-set general with grizzled eyebrows and whiskers, and wider from chest to back than across his shoulders. He had a brand new uniform showing the creases where it had been folded and thick gold epaulettes which seemed to stand rather than lie down on his massive shoulders.
Okay.
He had an air of a man happily performing one of the most solemn duties of his life. He walked about in front of the line and at every step pulled himself up, slightly arching his back. It was plain that the commander admired his regiment, rejoiced in it, and that his whole mind was engrossed by it. Yet his strut seemed to indicate that, besides military matters, social interest and the fair sex occupied no small part of his thoughts. One of the wonderful things about Tolstoy is his ability to describe someone in so few words. You can describe someone so well. That's amazing. But okay. So the commander of the regiment is the guy who's leading the regiment. Regiment, I already told you, is a group of soldiers.
Yeah.
He was elderly, so he was old.
Mm.
Choleric means kind of like almost looks sickly.
Sick?
Looks sickly.
Okay.
Stout, you already know.
Yeah.
Stout, yeah.
Big.
And thick, same idea. Stout, thick means thick. Somebody who's thick.
Fat.
Huh?
Fat.
No, thick. Thick-set general with grizzled eyebrows. Grizzled is like a bear. Eyebrows and whiskers. So like a lot of big eyebrows and big whiskers.
What whiskers mean?
Just like here, above your mouth, you have some
Okay.
whiskers.
So you didn't explain what the thick set.
It's nothing. It's just thick. I told you thick. Something thick, something narrow. Nothing special.
General. General.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what this thick set general means. And wider from chest to back. So he's wider from here to the back than across the shoulder. So it's kind of weird. He's like thicker. He's thicker this way than this way. Like he's thicker like here, from here to here than from here to here. Don't know how that's possible. He had a brand new uniform showing the creases where it had been folded. Okay, so like somebody has new clothing, right? Suppose you buy from store.
Yeah.
Then if you put that new clothing on, you will see where the clothes was being folded before. If you buy new clothing.
Okay.
So saying he had a brand new uniform showing the creases. Creases is where you fold a piece of paper, you have a crease there, right? So here where you unfold it, you have a crease. This is like a crease there, right?
Oh, okay.
So he had a new uniform that showed the creases where it had been folded, and thick gold epaulettes. Like here, epaulettes are the things that are on the shoulder. Like in the old times, they have some like round thing on top here. Epaulettes, which seemed to stand rather than lie down on his massive shoulders. Epaulettes is something on top here. Okay. So I don't know, when your shoulders are big, I don't know what that makes a thing go, makes it stand up. I don't know why.
So this one seemed to stand rather than lie down on his shoulders.
Yeah, what's so special about that?
What does it mean?
It does not matter. I told you, it's something on your shoulder. It looks like standing up rather than lying down. That's all it is. I told you, some epaulettes.
Massive is big.
Yeah, massive is big. Yes. He had an air of a man happily performing one.
What does it mean?
He had an air. We had so many airs.
Yeah.
Tolstoy has talked about air. This person has this air, has this air, has this air. So what are you asking? What's your question?
The air of a man happily performing.
Yes. One of the most solemn duties of his life. So like his solemn means very serious. He had an air that he's doing something very important.
Seriously.
He walked about in front of the line and at every step pulled himself up. So any question about he walked in front of the line. So the line of soldiers, he's walking in front of them because he's like the commander. He looks like he put himself up, slightly arching his back. So his back is arched. So it's like he's standing more than straight. He's almost arching his back.
Arching means stand up.
Arch means like arch. Okay, these are arch. Okay, this is arch. Yes, but
Just bend over.
no, it's arched like a bridge. So it's like an arch, and the straight arched. Okay, not a straight back, arched back. He was plain that the commander admired his regiment. He liked his regiment, admired his regiment, rejoiced in it, really rejoiced in it, means that he gets entertainment from, or he feels like this is cool, you know, whatever. And his whole mind was engrossed by it. He's thinking, always thinking about his regiment.
Regiment is a soldier.
We just had it. Just if you go back, I talked about the regiment just now.
Yeah, soldier.
Yeah, I already talked about it. So why are you asking again?
The commander admired his...
Him. This is guy's called the commander. If you go back, we just talk about he's a commander, okay? His whole mind was engrossed by it. He really engrossed means like always thinking about it, okay? Engrossed. Yet his strut, like the way he walked, seemed to indicate that besides military matters, besides doing military matters, besides the stuff about the army, social interests and the fair sex occupied no small part of his thoughts. So the way that he walked, it's not just like a soldier. It seems that he also has some social interests. Okay, social means like besides being a soldier, like outside of being a soldier. And that the fair sex means woman. He seems like also like woman. So has fair. You see that, and it's kind of weird. Why does his walk make him appear like he also like woman? Who knows how you gonna how you think about that? Okay, any questions?
Strut means the way
he walks. Yes.
Seem to indicate that besides military matters, social interests and the fair sex. What a fair?
Woman. Fair sex is woman.
Fair means woman.
No, fair sex means woman. Okay.
Fair sex means a woman.
Fair sex means woman, man versus woman, right? So woman occupied no small part of his thought. No small means large, right?
Oh, large part of his thoughts.
Besides, means other than military. So it doesn't say that military is no military. It says besides. Besides this, you also do this.
Oh, but they take a big part.
No small part. Okay, they don't say big. It just says no small part.